I'm Deb, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Yoga Bites with Deb. Today, we're working on twists. So grab your mat, and let's have some fun. Namaste. We're going to start in a comfortable seated position. I'm in Sukhasana with one heel in front of the other. Spine is nice and tall, so no slouching. Let's sit up tall. Gently drawing our belly in. We're going to take one hand down and inhale, other arm up and over. Nice side bend. Exhale as we come up. Inhale to the other side. And then we're going to lengthen ourselves up. We're going to extend our arms out at shoulder level. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Belly drawn in. Inhale. Exhale a little bit for one. Exhale a little bit further for two. And exhale as far back as you can for three. Inhale, come back to center. Note that my arms are just going along for the ride. I'm not moving them. All right, this time, 1, 2, 3, lower the hands down. So my back hand comes behind me, my front hand is on the opposite leg. I'm going to lengthen my spine and turn and look over my shoulder. Breathe here. Release those arms back up. Inhale. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Lower those hands down. So root down, lengthen up, and look over your back shoulder. Bringing ourselves back to center and release. And then we're going to take a side bend one more time. Inhale. Exhale, you're going to turn to face the mat. Inhale, come back to the side bend. Exhale, turn to face the mat. Inhale, side bend. One more time. Pressing that opposite hip down, and then we come up and we go to the other side. Inhale over. Exhale as we just twist to face the mat. Breathe into the ribs. And then come all the way back up. We're going to bring ourselves onto our hands and knees now. Spreading our fingers wide. Exhale as we push the ground away. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to round. Cat and cow. Good. Curling those toes under, belly in, downward facing dog. We're going to lift that right leg up. And we're going to step the right foot forward between the hands. And we're going to keep our left hand on the mat, or we're going to grab a block and place the block and our hand on the block. Okay, belly is drawn in. We're going to start to turn our torso to face the right side and extend that arm up, or bring that hand maybe into your low back, almost like it's tucking into a back pocket. Hug your front knee towards your body, and then sink your hips down. Maybe turn your head up towards the ceiling. And release. Bring your hands back onto the mat. Let's step back, downward facing dog. You can stay there, or let's wave forward into a plank. Roll forward, lower halfway down and release. Uncurl the toes, upward facing dog, all the way back to downward facing dog. Lifting that left leg up, drawing that belly in. Left foot steps forward, making sure front knee does not go past the toes. Keeping your right hand on the mat, or maybe grabbing a block. Belly is in, so we want to turn. Face the left side of your mat as much as possible. Left hand may be into that low back, or it extends up towards the ceiling. Keep hugging the front knee towards you as we possibly gaze up towards the ceiling. Release, bring those hands down, step back, downward facing dog. And then again, your options, stay here or wave forward through your vinyasa and meet back in downward facing dog. We're going to again lift that right leg up, drawing that belly in, right foot steps forward. We're going to lower the left knee down, uncurl the toes, and we're going to raise both arms up. Inhale here, gazing up. Plant your arms into the shoulder sockets. Bring the palms to the heart, belly is drawn in, twist to the right, hooking your left elbow on the outside of your knee. You can stay here or curl the back toe under and lift that knee up. Untwist. Plant those hands down, back to downward facing dog. And once again, feel forward to stay still or wave through your vinyasa. Meeting back in downward facing dog. Lifting that left leg up, belly is in, stepping the left foot forward, lower the knee down, maybe uncurl the toes, raise those arms up, pull up, palms together, belly is in, twist, elbow, right elbow outside of your left knee. Okay, maybe curl the toes under, find a spot on the floor to gaze at, that'll help with balance, and then lift the back knee up. Untwist, plant those hands down, downward facing dog, waving forward through our vinyasa if we choose. And then we're going to come down onto our knees, pause in child's pose. And then we're going to roll on over onto our backs. So we're going to lay onto our backs with our knees bent. And we're going to cross right knee over the left knee. Extend your arms out at shoulder level. I'm going to pick my hips up, shift them over to the right, and I'm going to drop my knees to the left. So I can gaze up towards the ceiling, or I could turn my head to the right. Bringing the head up through center, bringing the knees up. Shift your hips so you're nice in the center. Lift the knees away from the mat. Place your hands on top of the kneecaps, or if you're able to, slide those hands down the shins and start to pull the shins in towards you. Maybe you can get all the way down to the ankles, and you're gently pulling the ankles in. Good, release, uncross. Other side, left knee over the right, extend those arms up. Pick up the hips, shift them to the left, drop the knees to the right, and possibly turn your head to the left. Bring your head to center, belly is in as we bring our knees up through center, shift our hips to the center of the mat. So you're keeping your legs crossed, you're gonna lift your feet up, and again, place the hands onto your kneecaps gently, sliding the hands down if you can to the shins, or all the way to the ankles as we pull them towards us. Little stretch for the hips. And then release and uncross. And then you're just going to stretch your legs out. Palms by your sides, maybe palms face up. Softly close your eyes just for a brief, for a brief Shavasana. Excuse me. Your eyes closed, just let your body settle into the mat. Sinking into the earth. And then just wiggling fingers and toes, winding ankles and wrists. We're just going to bend our knees. We're going to roll off to the side as we come all the way up, back to our comfortable seated position. And that was your yoga bite for today. I hope you enjoyed the practice. A lot of twists to do. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my page so you won't miss out on future recordings. Namaste.